Welcome to our very first Digi-Aki Matsuri. Today is a special day. We are providing to you a completely online festival experience. My name is Shuaib Syed and I am the social media coordinator for JETAA Ottawa. JETAA Ottawa is a group dedicated to bringing Japanese cultural programming to the community at large. So today's programming is very simple and is as follows. We'll have the opening remarks, then we'll jump straight into the videos. In between videos, we will have a small trivia question, which you can use to either go take a break or test your Japanese knowledge. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the programming for today, and I hope to see you at future JETAA events, hopefully in person. With that, thank you very much.
And enjoy Digi-Aki Matsuri.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Rob Lavoie, President of the JET Alumni Association of Ottawa. On behalf of JETAA Ottawa and all of our members, I want to extend our warmest greetings and welcome those from near and far to our very first Digi-Aki Matsuri. I would also like to take a moment to thank the Embassy of Japan and Ambassador Kawamura Yasuhisa for their continued support during these trying times, helping us maintain our strong ties to Japan despite our current inability to travel there, even if we wanted to. In any other year, the Natsumatsuri, our summer festival, is our biggest event. With its cancellation, we worried that this year would come to an end without being able to celebrate Japanese culture and all of our partners who have helped us make the summer festival an annual success. That's when we landed on the idea of a digital festival, Digi-Aki Matsuri. And so, here we are. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has taken time to help us make this event a reality, from the various musical performances and dance pieces to some of the more educational submissions. Thank you so much for helping us make this year's event possible. And to everybody tuning in, thank you for joining. We hope to see you again at a future JETAA event. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, I am very excited to be here with you today to join JETAA Ottawa's Digi-Aki. First, I'd like to thank the JET Alumni Association of Ottawa for organizing this virtual autumn festival amid the coronavirus pandemic. I would also like to extend my gratitude to all the groups and individuals participating in this event. This unique celebration of Japanese culture would not be possible without their hard work and dedication. COVID-19 has brought changes in our daily lives in many ways. One of the biggest changes is we cannot hold large in-person events. As many of you know, in pre-COVID years, JETAA Ottawa held annual summer festivals in Ottawa at its city hall, where thousands of people could come to experience Japanese culture and food. Their popular Natsumatsuri had to be cancelled due to COVID-19. However, JETAA's willingness to promote the cultural exchanges was not stopped by COVID-19, and that led to Digi-Aki. I am very pleased with and touched by a strong passion of JETAA Ottawa to continue holding the annual Japanese festivals in Ottawa. As a new form of celebration, JETAA Ottawa's Digi-Aki is a great way to experience and learn more about Japanese culture from the comfort of your home. Let's enjoy Digi-Aki. I look forward to meeting in person again soon when circumstances allow. Lastly, I look forward to seeing more JET returnees as cultural ambassadors contributing to further development of Japan-Canada friendship and enhancement of our mutual understanding in the future too.
In 1989, a member of the Japanese community, Akiko Takemura, approached the Ottawa Japanese Community Association about starting a taiko group. On October the 14th, 1989, the three of us, Akiko, David Okura, and I, had our first taiko practice because we didn't have taiko, we played on tires. And also we knew nothing about taiko, so we had 3 instructors from Arashi Taiko, Terry and Mei Yasunaka and Masa Munareto, who drove to Ottawa every Saturday afternoon right after their practice in Montreal finished and gave us instruction for 2 whole months. Eventually, we learned to construct our own taiko using wine barrels, and so we made 3 or 4 of these, and we were able to perform on real taiko. And then as time progressed, we were able to get funding from various sources, most prominently the City of Ottawa. And in all, we managed to buy enough material to make 13 taiko, and as well to buy 31 magnificent taiko, some of which were made from hollowed out tree trunks. Our first performance was on Canada Day 1990. We were told that the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, who was in attendance at that time, wanted to do a walkthrough, so we were asked if we would perform. And so we approached Arashi Taiko, who lent us 3 of their drums, and 3 members came along and played with us.
We have done exciting taiko exchange project with Kamotsunamura Daiko, a Japanese taiko group from Sendai, Japan. In 2008, they came to Ottawa and we did a joint concert together. And in 2009, we went to Japan. We went to Sendai and did a joint concert, another concert together. Doing 2 major concerts together in 2 years, that itself was exciting, but also spending a lot of time together and rehearsing together, learning from each other. It was a very exciting project for us.
How did we get to the point of learning how to play all these pieces? Well, we attended various workshops at places like the North American Taiko Conference, and as well, we had some, not only Arashi Daiko, but teachers from Toronto, group from Toronto, Toronto Suwa Daiko, who later became Yakudo, who taught us a number of pieces. But the most interesting experience for me of all was in 1996, when 2 members of the world-famous Kodo group, Fujimoto Yoshikazu and his wife Yoko, came to Ottawa and did a 5-day workshop for us where we learned, I think, a total of 5 songs, as well as learning a lot about the basics of taiko. And to me, that was one of the highlights of my career.
In 2009, I performed as a very new performer at a very special event. It was Canada-Japan's 80th anniversary for diplomatic relations, and the Emperor and Empress were coming to Canada. The embassy invited us to perform for them at the ambassador's residence, and I heard afterwards from some of the members saying how interactive they were with us, and they smiled and they really seemed to enjoy it, and I realized what an honor it was to have done that, and I loved it. It was fantastic.
In 2010, I had the opportunity to go to Japan as part of the Kodo America group, and I spent 5 days at the Kodo Apprentice Center on Sado Island. And as luck would have it, Yoshikazu was the chief instructor there. And so basically, I relearned much of the stuff that I learned in 1996. And I enjoyed it even more this time because I found that the more you know about Taiko, the more you can learn. So I learned a lot more about the same things in 2010 than I learned in 1996.
In 2018, October, we were at Canadian Tire Center and played for Ottawa Senators opening game. Because we have to play in dark, we decided to use glow sticks, which is not Japanese drumstick, so we have to practice and have to get used to it. But when we are playing, I was just watching the big screen and I thought we looked really fantastic. And after we are done playing, all the hockey players take off to the ice rink and all the audience went crazy with their energy and I just loved it.
In 2020, September 30th, that was our latest performance. The event was organized Embassy of Japan, and Ambassador Kawamura decided to give us Ambassador's Award, and that was for promoting Japanese culture here in Canada and keeping a friendly relationship between Canada and Japan. As a group, we never received this kind of special award, so it was very important and very memorable for us as a 30 years anniversary year to receive this award.
Oto-Wa Taiko has performed over 600 times in its 30-year history. We have performed at schools, festivals, private events, and Japanese community events like Mochitsuki or Natsumatsuri.
We often hold public and private workshops for schools and organizations and had shared the joy of Taiko with us over 1,000 participants over the years.
Our goal is to promote Taiko. Taiko is becoming more and more popular, so the demand for Taiko classes has increased significantly as well. We hold multiple classes with multiple difficulty levels, where we train new performers and also give opportunities to newcomers looking to try and learn the art of Taiko, including families and couples.
We strive to excel in the art of Japanese drumming by learning from leading Taiko experts across Canada, the United States, and Japan, and through Taiko conferences such as the North American Taiko Conference, Arigatou Matsuri, and the Toronto Taiko Festival. We also push the boundaries of our art by collaborating with other music and dance groups.
We plan to produce our 35th anniversary concert in 2024. By then, we are hoping to learn new songs and welcome new performing members.
I think that Taiko keeps me young because I'm associating with people who are the age of my children and in some cases grandchildren. And I think that I enjoy the youthful mentality of the group because I think there's more than a 50-year spread in age between myself and the youngest member of the group.
マリオネコレでコマチのメンバーです。よろしくお願いします。Komachi Montréal is a Japanese folkloric dance group in Montreal, and we mainly perform in Quebec province. Our leader is Kayu Yasuhara. She immigrated to Canada a long time ago, and since then, she shared with us her passion for Japanese music and dance. For more than 10 years, Komachi Montréal participated to many different festivals, dancing with accessories and also doing live music performance with fue, taiko, shamisen and singers. This year, because of COVID-19, all festivals were cancelled, and we are really sad because what we like the most when we perform is to bring joy and happiness to the public. So this year we really hope that you stay safe and healthy, and we're going to get through this together. If you want more information about Komachi Montréal, please visit our Facebook page or our website. For today, we decided that we will show you some of our performance from 2017 in Ottawa for Natsu Matsuri. 楽しんでください。
様子うかがう忍びの人数、それと知らずに功親分は5人連れにて馴染みの茶屋で酒を継がせば調子の口がもげて杯みじんに砕けケチなことだと顔色変えて逆手払ってお茶がおいでる。さても今夜は用心せよと左右前後に守護する子分道に目くばせよく気をつけて気性激しい大親分はちょっと身の丈六尺余り両刀使えて代力無双しかもその世は闇しんしんと闇を幸い国定一家わらじキャハンで身軽な支度伊達な鉢巻き皆それぞれに子分引き連れ小山にかかる今は中字が大音上げて
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Cote from the Budo Yoseikan group. It is an honor and privilege for our group to participate again with JETAA Ottawa in this Digi-Aki Matsuri event. So we will present a short clip from last year's demonstration.
Jurondery is also part of every practice with senior students. Practice free techniques from any defense, any attack, with or without weapons.
Le Jurondery est aussi partie intégrante de chaque classe d'élèves avancés. C'est pour pratiquer une variété de techniques venant d'une variété d'attaques avec ou sans armes.
The Humble or Main Dojo is headquartered in Los Angeles. There are dojos at the University of Ottawa, in Gatineau, the Bob McCrory Complex in Orleans. Classes are for all ages, children 5, youth, and adult. For more information, please visit us at our information table or on our website at budoyoseikan.com. Thank you very much to the JETAA Association, the organizing committee, for allowing us the opportunity to share our art with you today.
In this area, we have three groups. We have the Orleans Club, the University of Ottawa Aikido Club, and our dojo in Gatineau. In the present situation, with the restrictions, we've maintained our practice via Zoom. All our groups come together and we train on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 7 p.m. for the beginners and 8 p.m. for the intermediates group. I invite you to visit us at budoyoseikan.com for more details.
The Japan Exchange and Teaching, or the JET program, is the biggest exchange program of its kind. Every year, young people from 40 different countries get hired to teach English in Japan or to work as coordinators for international relations. Canada has been sending young people to work in Japan through the JET program since 1988. Every fall, we invite Canadians who are curious about the world, who value cross-cultural exchanges, and who want to empower young people through education to apply to our program. We hire over 200 young Canadians every year to go to work in Japan for at least a year. The selected candidates receive a well-rounded training through the Japanese Embassy and consulates in Canada to prepare them for this unique experience. To facilitate their transition, JET candidates receive Japanese language training. They also get to learn more about Japanese culture by participating in activities such as taking Japanese cooking lessons and attending local Japanese festivals. Since most JET participants will be teaching English in Japan, the JET program also provides them with training to teach English as a second language. During the orientation weekend, candidates can further prepare for their new roles by receiving guidance from JET alumni and participating in professionalization activities. As a JET participant, you not only get to bond with the other Canadians who will go to Japan with you, you also get introduced to a vast network of alumni. Finally, you get to discover the unique aspect of the Japanese culture.
Welcome to Knifewear. Today I'm going to talk about how to butcher round fish using the deba. Round fish basically means it's a little bit more rounder in comparison to flatfish. They will have the two pieces of fillet on the both sides. The sea bream or the Thai fish is very typical fish to demonstrate the filleting in Japan because it's a popularity, as well as the it's tasty fish to eat with. So now you have really nice piece of the Thai. I have scaled it and I have gut it and cleaned the whole belly part out as well. So it's very nice and clean. All I need to do is to fillet them into fillets. First of all, I'm going to cut off the head of the fish and make it into fillets. Biggest difference though is that in the European North American style is that you don't usually chop off the head. The reason why Japanese people do take the head off is to actually utilize the head afterwards into soups or stocks and such. So let's start. When you hold the deba, you want to hold the deba like this way. Pinch up the knife like this way so that it stabilizes. I have the fish, the head to the left hand side. I have this fin. Where you want to aim is to right behind the fin, and there's a little bit of line that you can see here. So you aim there and cut into it. So reason why you want to use the deba is when you hit the harder bones, especially the bones of heads and such, it won't chip as easy. As the Japanese knives are made with much harder steel, it can actually damage or the chip much easier than most of the European steels. So deba to fillet fish are made with much thicker piece of steel. So you go from the here and flip the fish around. Same line. Fish or no fish, they have big spine on the behind, so I can just crack them like this way. I use the heel part of the deba to chop down the spine because the heel part is the fattiest or the strongest part of the whole deba. Again, that's really the reason why we use the thick piece of steel for butchering a fish. First off, being right-handed, I like to start from the fish laying down with the, looking towards right, having the head to head on the right, so that the belly is towards me. So first cut I'm gonna make is to cut just below or just on the side of this fin right here. Then, idea of using the deba is not go all the way with one stroke. What you want to do is to move your knife in multiple strokes to go along the bones. First cut I made is to know where it's going to cut. Then I just gonna go along farther up with the deba, a little bit farther up. Then I make a little bit of incision right here at the tail. So this is where the fillet ends. Then I'm going to cut along the spine. Again, this part of the bevel is going to be touched on the spine or the bones. This part of the bevel. So it touches like this. So one stroke, and it's almost like a peeling action. You lift the flesh a little bit like this, then work another cut. Make sure that you can feel the bones just slightly touching. Once this reaches all the way to the spine, which is right here, then you flip it back. Right now, where it's touching is just right here on the rib cage. Biggest thing about the Japanese style filleting is that we leave those rib cages with the fillet, then take the rib cage off afterwards. So what I'm going to do is look at where it's connecting and find where it's connecting, then cut with the tip of the knife here. Separates the whole thing. When I'm separating the rib cage here, I have my index finger on the spine to have a little bit more precision. Then few strokes will take fillet out. So first I cut along here, and because here the bones are not flat, they are like this. I made a few cuts in order to go along the bones. So I made a few cuts here and reach to the spine. Then I flip my fish. Then I cut it along here. And the last cut I made was from here to just separate this rib cage. Then the whole fillet comes off. Then do basically the same thing on the second side. When you're actually doing the opposite side, I'm actually going to do it from the spine side first. I'm going to cut here. Few strokes, make sure you're following the bone, then cut at the tail, flip the knife around, then again do this cut from the belly side here. So once you reach to the belly, flip again. Just aim for this last piece of the fish right here. When you're filleting a round fish with Japanese deba, what you want to do is go from the spine side along the bone right here, few slices, then from the belly side, then you go to the rib cage to separate these fillet. You can almost see through this fish. I'm not really that great, but you can kind of see through this bone here. This is going to be grilled in toaster oven and actually get the fish broth out of it. This headpiece, I'm going to separate this collar part. This is great to grill with, and I will break it down this whole head and grill them again. Then put in the soup base to get the nice fish broth out of it. Great thing about filleting this way is that it's going to be less waste. You have more meat to eat, and also you can utilize whole fish without really wasting much. Thanks for watching. Follow us on the YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Like us if you like. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Check out our website, knifewear.com, for more information. Thanks for watching.
A brief history about sushi.
寿司、その味と独自性が瞬く間に世界中で受け入れられ、北米だけでも5000を超える寿司店があります。寿司はその姿を変えながら、日本で何世紀にもわたって親しまれてきた日本の食文化です。今ではミシュランの星を獲得するまでに。東南アジアから伝わった塩、ご飯で発酵させた魚が寿司の原型ですが、発酵した匂いの強いご飯は捨てられていました。これが慣れ寿司です。ご飯と一緒に食べるのが広まったのは1400年代のこと。これは生慣れと呼ばれています。寿司の歴史において江戸時代は大きな転換点です。この頃、醸造酒の人気が出て寿司に使われるようになり、保存面でも風味面でも大きく発展しました。そして早寿司が生まれました。早寿司では生の魚が使われるようになり、ご飯の発酵を待たず数日後に食べていました。その後、今のように作ってすぐに食べるスタイルに変わっていきました。江戸の町はいわゆるコスモポリタン。手軽に立ち寄ってすぐに食べられる外食スタイルが求められ、今の握り寿司の形が定着しました。当時このスタイルは庶民の間で大人気となり、現代のファーストフード店のように寿司の屋台があちらこちらで見られました。関東大震災後、寿司職人が東京を離れたため、江戸前のスタイルが日本全国に広まったそうです。日本各地で郷土料理として様々なお寿司が編み出され根付いています。1970年代、回転寿司が生まれ、今や世界中の人がこの回るお寿司を楽しんでいます。そして世界各国様々な寿司が生み出されています。伝統的なスタイルでも新しいスタイルでも間違いなく楽しめるのがお寿司です。寿司。
皆さんこんにちは。声楽家の橋本典子です。Hi everyone. My name is Noriko Hashimoto and I'm a soprano singer. 今日は皆さんに、日本の曲をお歌いしようと思います。まずは、日本の四季から1曲ずつ選んでいます。お聴きください。I'm going to sing 4 songs of Japanese 4 seasons.Please enjoy. 春、おぼろ月夜 Spring, hazy moon. Chatsumi, summer, tea picking. Aki, usagi, fall, rabbit on the moon. Chidori. Winter, plovers on the beach.
Oh
ピアノ伴奏は高木真由子さんでした。ピアノアカンパニメント by 真由子高木。そしてもう一曲、風に乗ってという曲をお届けします。これは家族や友人のことを思い作った曲です。The last song is the song I wrote. I thought of my families and friends. Please enjoy. The title is Go with the Wind.ありがとうございました。これからも皆さん安全にお過ごしください。Thank you very much and please stay safe. See you next time.
「
I'm Melissa Kamibayashi-Staples, the president of the Ottawa Japanese Community Association, the sister organization with the OJCC, which is the Ottawa Japanese Cultural Center. The OJCA is a member organization of the National Association of Japanese Canadians, whose vision is a strong, unified community founded in diversity and committed to human rights for all, for the enrichment of Canada. The OJCC manages the Cultural Center located in the southeast end of Ottawa. In the past couple of years, we have been fundraising to try to find a new, larger, and more centrally located space for the Cultural Center. So we always welcome donations to make this dream a reality. We both plan a number of activities throughout the year, including cultural, educational, social, and recreational activities that are usually open to both members and non-members. In addition, we normally publish a community newsletter and an activity guide that tells you what kinds of activities take place in our community and when they're taking place. And this is usually done several times a year. We often partner with the Embassy of Japan on hosting talks, film screenings, performances, and other cultural activities. Normally, at this time of year, we host an OJCA-OJCC Mochitsuki event that is a celebration of the new year, with hundreds of people coming out to enjoy mochi or rice cakes, lots of other food, activities, and performances. Unfortunately, with COVID-19, we have announced that we will have to cancel this year's event, but stay tuned to the OJCA-OJCC Facebook page for more fun activities that will be taking place throughout the winter season. On behalf of the Ottawa Japanese community, have a fun and safe winter and hope to see you in the new year.
Hi, my name is Budo Aikawa. I'm the instructor of Ottawa Shotokan Karate-Do, where we teach JK Shotokan Karate to the member of communities here in Ottawa. On behalf of Ottawa Shotokan Karate-Do, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to JETAA, the organizer of Digi-Aki Matsuri 2020. The year 2020 has been challenging due to COVID-19 pandemic impacting all of our lives. We greatly appreciate the effort the organizer has put in to keep this festival going, adapted to our current reality. So instead of a physical demonstration that we typically do at Natsu Matsuri, I'll take the next few minutes to introduce the activities of Ottawa Shotokan Karate-Do as well as JK Migenkan. I hope you enjoy. Ottawa Shotokan Karate-Do, in short OSKD, was founded by Oscar Abejaneta Sensei, and it has been in operation in Ottawa for the last 20 years. Oscar Sensei is a certified JK Godan, or 5th degree black belt, who has been a martial art practitioner most of his life. OSKD offers training of JK Shotokan Karate-Do in a safe and friendly atmosphere where students are encouraged to achieve personal development physically, mentally, and spiritually. JK Migenkan was founded as a subsection of OSKD to promote JK Shotokan Karate-Do, specifically among children and youth. Since its establishment in 2014, it has been offering the students a wide range of opportunities to learn, not only through regular classes, but also through various activities with other dojos across Canada. Let me talk a bit about Shotokan Karate and Japan Karate Association. Shotokan Karate is characterized by its linear and direct techniques in strong stances. It is the most widely practiced style of Japanese karate in the world. It was founded by Jujin Funakoshi sensei in the early 20th century from a synthesis of Okinawan karate styles with the strategies and philosophies of Japanese martial arts or Budo. The Japan Karate Association, or JKA, was established in Tokyo in Japan in 1948. Emphasizing on etiquette and respect, JKA strives to provide high-quality instruction and promote the spirit of Budo. There are thousands of dojos across the world, and both OSKD and JK Migenkan follow the technical guidelines provided by the JKA. Our dojos and our activities are characterized by the following 4 themes. We teach correct techniques, and we also teach students to learn correctly. We provide opportunities to students for self-improvement. We maintain the quality of instruction, and we disseminate Japanese culture and tradition in the community. Let me take you through one by one, starting with teaching correct techniques and teaching to learn correctly. The 3 fundamental elements of karate practice are kihon, or basic practice, kata, or fixed pattern of moves to practice defense against multiple imaginary opponents, and kumite, or sparring. No matter how advanced we become, we always practice all 3 elements as they go hand in hand. It's like building a house. You need to build a strong foundation first before you can start building a house on top. This slide introduces some of the most fundamental stances in JK Shotokan Karate. From left, Hachijachi, or natural stance, which often is a starting position in our practice. Kibadachi, or horse riding stance, where the weight is equally distributed to both legs. In Zenkutsudachi, or front stance, on the top right, 70% of the weight is on the front leg, and finally in Kokutsudachi, or back stance, on the bottom right, most of your weight is on the back leg, with back toes pointing out 90 degrees to front toes. Red lines, arrows, and angles specify the alignment required to make the stance strong and most effective to build techniques on top. What I just provided is only a high-level description, yet you can see how detailed it already is. Such detail is what makes a difference as students advance in their levels, so we place great importance in teaching them correctly as they are introduced to new stances and techniques. When you observe and experience karateka, their movements are so powerful, yet so smooth, and all that are based on the countless hours of repetition in building the stances and building the techniques. In OSKD and JK Migenkan, students are taught not only correct techniques, but also to learn correctly by observing themselves and others, as well as correcting each other. Providing and receiving feedback is a critical component in self-improvement, as well as creating a safe learning environment. Students learn to try hard, make mistakes, and learn from the mistakes they make. We believe that this process itself is a recipe for success, not only in karate, but also in students' life itself. OSKD and JK Migenkan provide various opportunities to students to challenge themselves not only in regular classes, but also through extracurricular activities. In a typical year, we participate in several tournaments out of town. We consider participating in tournaments as a great opportunity for students to grow as they meet other students with whom they don't practice on a regular basis. While we are always very happy and proud of our students winning medals,
we are also as happy with them experiencing defeats, as we know that those can be even more valuable learning experiences in our lives. We also organize an annual tournament for kids right here in Ottawa since 2015. It was started recognizing that not everybody can easily travel to other cities, but also as a means of engaging the community and local businesses to support us in activity for healthy growth of children. In order to teach correct techniques, maintaining the quality of instruction is an area that we take very seriously, and we keep ourselves up to date with the latest guidelines and direction from the JK headquarters. We actively participate in instructor-level training camps offered in Canada, US, as well as in Japan, all of which are taught by JK headquarters instructors with the latest instruction and guidance in techniques, as well as sharing insight tips in teaching. These training camps are valuable opportunities for instructors to learn from the very instructors from JK headquarters, but also to share experiences with other instructors around the world. The last theme that I would like to introduce is how we interact with Japan and with the community here in Ottawa through our practice. We actively participate in our community events, including JETAA Matsuri. In addition, our annual children tournament in Ottawa that we organize is possible with the support from local businesses who support us, such as Japan Auto Services, Farmboy, and Bridgehead. As OSKD and JK Migenkan are recognized nationally and internationally as a member of JKA, we are in close connection with other JK member dojos around the world and JK headquarters in Japan. As one example of the benefit of having this strong network, last year we had the honor of inviting Sina Katsuto Sensei from JK headquarters in Tokyo, Japan, to our dojos here in Ottawa. Sina Sensei is a 7th degree master, a former world champion, and an active instructor at JK headquarters in Tokyo, who also teaches all around the world. During his stay, he taught children, adults, and provided judging seminars to instructors. As well, he was a special guest to our annual children's tournament and judged the final match as a chief judge, all of which was a very special experience for us, our students, and their parents. While not all students can easily travel to Japan and experience JK Karate-Do practice in Japan, OSKD and JK Migenkan bring Japan to Ottawa to provide similar experience here in Canada's capital to our students and to our fellow karate practitioners outside of Ottawa. As I take you into the end of this slideshow, I would like to share with you that the reason why we are so passionate about the practice of Karate-Do is because we simply believe that the practice helps us to shape our lives. The practice of Karate-Do is truly a lifelong activity that develops character through hard work and the drive for technical excellence that teaches us how we overcome obstacles in our lives. Children learn discipline, etiquette, and respect by following a set of rules in class, and through practicing hard, they learn to develop determination. Dojo-kun, or the code of morals that we repeat at the end of each practice, is not only for our practice in dojo, but also for our daily lives outside for continuous self-improvement.
So the feeling is something's pulling you from front and your body is throwing forward. You have to stop your body, and then that's the feeling. So it's not really going. Knee goes up, but it's not really going. So that's first one. It's one count. Some people take 1, 2. So it's not 2 counts. So pay attention to angular. You squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. So you control the tension. Same thing. So make sure you press the gas that time. More your second track and keep your back straight. Keep your posture. Keep your accent. So that's the feeling of going straight down and then but if not control, but that where it is a control, where it's not, is something that judges have to discuss. If there is a discrepancy between judges' judgment, then you have to discuss and decide among ourselves.
Everyone okay? It's very important. Okay? Okay, line up please, line up.
Go back to the line.
Go back to the line. Ayo, get up like fire! Yes! Joga agete, 3, 4, 5, 6, はい、10! This, 2! This is stop. Open hand. はい、3! 4! 5! Yes. 6! 直れます。はい、休め。よし、はい、みんなまた集まります。みんな集まって。あとみんなね。なぜ手を開くかわかりますか？
You know why you're putting your hand when you do this?
はい。
Because this is the block, this is the block, and this is the you're getting me out of the blocking the okay.
はい。狭いね。これね、意外と難しいよ、みんな。こ こうあったのを手を開いて逆手を取るってやる。こういう意味でやるんですね。だからそれをしっかりみんなイメージして。
So I hope this video helped you get to know us better. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Have a nice day.
ることができました。これからも地域の活性化と多くの方々に太鼓を通じてコミュニケーションを図り、素晴らしいチームに進展していきたいと思います。今日、明日と椿祭り、どの市市が賑わいのある街になるよう景気づけに演奏させていただきます。